what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to go to custom game or multiplayer. You're gonna want to press options. You're gonna want to go to this down here, and you're gonna select the weapon you want to do your paint job on. Say perhaps maybe like I'll do
Hello? Hello?
hello.
Do you want to play Fortnite?
Doing a YouTube video right now.
Hey guys, welcome back to the...
Can you
Hey
shut your
guys,
mouth, please?
Subscribe to him or I'll kill you.
Shut your mouth.
Right now? I have to go take my dog for a walk.
Okay. Come back when you're done.
Be back in like 5 hours! What? What, Mom?
So there we go. Gonna fix the other side. Uh-oh, crap. No delete. Okay. First, I start off with the basic one color. I know, oh god, bright. That's bright. It's hurting my eyes a little bit. Ooh, the glow. It's literally going to the back of my room. Just so far back. Oh, I don't know if I should do bright again. Just gotta do it for risks of blindness. On this YouTube channel, we take risks. Like the one time, I took such a big risk that I almost died. Don't know if I should explain that on YouTube. So, I was playing, I was on my friend's roof, and he was throwing up a soccer ball, and the trampoline was underneath me, so if I fell, I didn't get hurt. He threw it up, it came up, and then, I got a concussion because it hit me in the head. I was knocked out cold. And I was laying on the roof. They shot a Nerf gun at me, and that started making me slide. It fell. I fell. I hit my head on the spring. I didn't wake up for 2 days. Next thing next thing happens, I wake up in a hospital. Have tubes running through my entire arm. Everywhere on my arm. And stuff going through my head. Like these tube things and all sorts of stuff that I hate, don't like. Didn't like it. So what I did is I took when everyone left, I threw my shoe out the window, and it broke the window because the window was sealed shut. The window broke, and then I came back, and then I climbed out the window, and then there was a trampoline there, and I was like, oh god, now it's coming back to me. And I remembered something that happened to me in the past. And then I remembered it started coming back to me. I fell and hit my head on the spring of the trampoline. I was like, oh god, this time I just gotta go straight for the middle of the rope. not for the edge this time. And I did almost make it. I didn't make it, but I hit my head on the net.
Cool.
I got a headache. But
You know what I'm doing right now to you?
what?
Default dancing.
Cool. But when
Can I do one video?
the nurse came in, sure. When the nurse came in, she saw I wasn't there. And she looked out the window and she saw I was broke. She looked out and she saw I was running away. She ran down, she went in the elevator. She almost had a, and the next thing I remembered after that I kicked her. The next thing I remember, I kicked her, and then she got off me, and then the cops, the security guards came out, and they started chasing me down. I was like, okay, this is where I get messed up pretty bad. And I was like,
talking about this place?
and then I said to myself,
I don't want this on my video.
I can make it. And I ran as fast as I could. I couldn't really run too fast because I was really weak. I ran. Then I saw this like drink, so I drank it because I was pretty thirsty. And then it like, I don't know, but it gave me like a boost. I don't know what drink it was. It had no paper or anything on it. It was just an empty water bottle that had, it was a water bottle that had some kind of blue drink in it, and I drank it, and I got a boost. I don't know what happened, but yeah. Next thing I know, my voice is really like high pitched, like a girl's voice, and I'll just use a voice changer on my iPad to give you an example. There we go.
Oh.
This is what I sound like after, so this is kind of what I sound like.
So that's kind of like what I sound like. I'm like, oh God, my voice. Must have just been some damage that happened. And the nurses said it was severe damage. Well, it was, that's what happened, is that, I can't remember the story. The nurses said that I had some kind of brain damage because it hit me in the head. And then when I heard the nurses saying that, because there was another building and they were talking about me too in that building, I heard them saying like, yeah, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna say it because it's kind of gross. Fine. It's not gross, it's just really sad because they said I had a tumor in my upper skull.
Sure, this is true.
Ignore him, guys. And I was like, oh God. And then the upper part of my head, which is where my skull was, it started hurting, and I started having pains in my head, and I passed out. And then some person saw me. Somebody saw me laying on the ground. I think it was like a nurse. I can't remember exactly, but I think somebody saw me lying down in the ground, and then they called the cops. Or they ran into the place, and then they reported what they saw. I think it was like a her. I can't remember, but they reported what they saw, And then I remembered the last thing that I remember, which is right now. Somebody walked up to me, picked me up, put me in a van, and I saw guns everywhere laying on the ground. And I took a pistol, and I knew they were kidnappers. Because it said in the van, on the van name, it said it's a kidnapping crew in my state. The crew's called Vendom, and I saw that name in the van. And so I took the pistol, and then they saw one grab my arm. I shot his arm. I knew it wasn't good. So what I did, I shot the other one's arm that was driving. And then I took the wheel because I don't know why. But I know, the last thing I know is that I was a very better driver than him. And then I stopped the car because I saw a cop car, and then I honked. They got out, and then they hold their gun at me because they saw the name on the van. And I was like, no. They said saw the dead bodies, and like, you did good, kid. And they brought me back, and I told them my parents' name and all that stuff. It's too personal, but then they brought me home. So, and now I'm just playing video games, living a lie, living a dream.
Sure, that's true. A kid.
Watch what you say. Someday that may happen to you. Best off to watch what you say.
No, you don't.
So yeah, that's one of the risks I took. I thought that I was gonna go to jail or juvenile detention, if you know what that is, because I committed a crime. That was a crime, killing the people, but the cops actually wanted them dead for a very long time, so they rewarded me with one of the officer's badge that I pulled up on. They gave it to me, and I have it always right here on my trophy, the desk where I put all my trophies. I have another story, but I just don't want to say it because it reminds me of a very, 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 very bad thing that happened to me. You really want me to tell you? Yeah, we do. Tell me. Tell us. Tell us. Tell us. Okay. It was a sunny morning. I woke up and I saw none of my parents. They're usually in their bed sleeping. But this time I saw nobody in the bed except for some kid, except for some girl. And I was like, oh, why is she around the same age I am? And then when she woke up, I asked her age. She was the exact same age I am. And I was like, what the hell? And then next thing I know, I see my dad and mom outside playing, and outside there's this like big huge golf course, and I'm like, what? And I wipe my eyes, and like when I open my eyes, hopefully I'm just gonna be in my bed sleeping. So I did that. It wasn't a dream. I was like I started losing my breath because I have asthma, and I fell to the ground. So when I fall to the ground, that means I'm either having a asthma attack or my blood pressure is low, and I don't know what happened, but I think my blood pressure got too low and I passed out. What? Yeah. My head still hurts from the injury. I'm still recovering from that one injury, but I went out. It wasn't my parents. I felt like I was in the future. Well, I was in the future, but I was seriously just dreaming. I don't know why when I closed my eyes and opened them, I wasn't back in my thing. So I did that and it didn't work. But I saw like this like flying car, and then I woke up from the hospital that I was in before in a different room though. My parents were outside and that exact girl was there. Of course at that point I was like, what am I gonna do? So I didn't know what I was gonna do. So really the only thing that I did was just close my eyes, wish for the best to happen, which is I don't want to say that, but like it wasn't a sibling though. It was one of my friends. She got abandoned, and I found her. Apparently, I found her on the road, and I asked my parents if she could live there, and apparently, it was my crush. And I was like, oh my god! Now I remember this. I was so scared. I don't even know. I opened the window. I jumped out. This time there was a big, huge pool. It was like the deep end in the complex in West Haven, Utah, in Roy. So I jumped into that in the deep part of it, and next thing I remember, I was touching the ground, and I tried to swim up, but I couldn't. And I was like, and I heard a voice saying, just breathe. What? Playing my game. And I started breathing and I was like, what? I could breathe underwater. So that's how I found out that I could breathe underwater. Oh, and a day after that, I asked my crush out and she said yes. So ever since I've just been dating her. And she still lives with me. It's really weird, but she does. Her name's Miley, and here, I'll call her. I'll be right back. Miley. I'll put her on.
Hi. My name's Miley. Yeah, bye.
Yeah, sorry guys, she's really shy. Sorry about that. She's not gonna talk. She ran upstairs. I play in the basement. I don't know why she's being a one-up wuss today. So, that's how I got a girlfriend. And she still lives with me, my girlfriend, now. She is currently only 14. And I'm 14 too. I don't sound like it. Just kidding. I'm 7. She is like, I think she's 7. She's turning 8 in like 2 days. And I am turning 8 in 3 days. She's a day older than me. I'm gonna do this voice changer that Miley downloaded on my iPad. Here we go. Hello, hello. My name is Jeff. Hello, hello. Hello. My name is Jeff. Hello, my name is Jeff, and I have a girlfriend named Miley. And I am Miley. This is me, Miley.
I'm Miley. This is me, Miley.
That sounds just like her. Oh. She's right. She's listening to me. I should just drop my iPad and run. Sorry guys, see you in the next video. If you don't hear from me again, I'm probably still running with Miley.